I'm calling this video our Star Flower Resin tutorial in our Crystal Edge round mold. That only took me 3 tries to get that out. For this I'm using Liquitex acrylic inks, Prism Violet, 6 drops in 2.29 ounces of resin, then Prussian Blue acrylic ink, 6 drops in 1.94 ounces of resin, then Let's Resin, well, that was some clear resin there. Clear resin for the bottom, 1.65 ounces. Then Let's Resin Ocean White Pigment Paste, 4 drops in 2.12 ounces. And then I have a push with Quinacridone Magenta, 3 drops in 2.5 ounces of resin. And I'm using my favorite resin here, Art Pro by Resin Pro. Love this resin. It's a medium viscosity. And for this, I poured a little bit earlier. It was about 30 degrees Celsius, almost going to 31. Normally, I wait till it's 34 degrees Celsius, but I've started pouring a little bit earlier. Don't know if that makes that much of a difference. But with this one, you start off just pouring the clear to the bottom. And I think I'm going to change this up as I go along. I think there's a little too much clear here, and I think there's a little too much of the push, but we'll see what future pours get. This one turned out so beautiful, I'm almost not tempted to mess with it. And there I'm just tapping it a little bit. And I start off by pouring a star, and then I just go off on my usual tangents. I based this one off our Colorful Bubbles resin pour. I did a few like this in our Crystal Edge C mold a couple months ago. And I just upped the recipe for this Crystal Edge mold because this was 11 ounces of Art Pro resin. Could probably go 10 ounces and not push it so far. But this one takes more resin than our A, B, or C mold, so I had to up the recipe to get this to work. Then you take your second color, and again, I started off with a star, and then I'm just pouring random lines. It's kind of an abstract, I should call it abstract art pour. But I'm just kind of filling in the blank areas. And because there was some purple showing there, I just ringed it around the end as well. I was calling this in the past the crosshatch pattern, but it's not really a crosshatch, and it's not really a star. It's just a beautiful pour of random lines. And once you're done with that, you do the same thing with the white. If my hand would get out of the way there. No scraping of the cups either. It's kind of like a pentagram star. Not really a friendly star. And here, I'm trying to keep the white away from the edges as well, but again, it's just like a random pattern. And God love resin for doing what resin does, because this turned out so beautiful. Just swirling it in there, trying not to get too heavy. I keep saying I want to try this kind of pour using piping bags for all the colors, but I don't know if it would sink enough. I'm afraid to try. I should quit saying I'm going to try it because I never do. And there I'm just trying to fill in the areas without going too close to the edges because I don't want white on the edges. And there's the push. I think this 2.5 ounces was a little bit too much. I could probably go 1.95 or even 1.75. I will try that on my next go around with this. And then I just have some iridescent glass beads, crushed glass, and a little bit of dark glitter for the center there. And then you just wait for the magic to happen. Looks like a little pinwheel, a colorful pinwheel closing up. And then the next day, it's time to demold. Look at how gorgeous that turned out. It reminds me of a pour that I did with low viscosity resin, but this is the medium viscosity Art Pro resin by Resin Pro. Our Crystal Edge round mold just makes this sparkle.